my name's Baeginning. I've always had an interest in speedrunning, but I never actually tried one. But that changed right around when Kirby and the Forgotten Land came out. And it got me thinking, how would I do? So I gave myself 7 days to be able to see how much I could improve on speedrunning, despite never actually having done a speedrun before. And here's how this went. So day 1, there are like certain things that you need to do to be able to really go fast, like the certain skips and the optimal movement. And I hadn't really practiced that, so it wasn't the greatest performance. There was some mistakes.
I think we're doing well. Oh God.
There were some forgotten Waddle Dees that I needed to get, but overall, despite all of that happening, I still completed the run in just under 2 hours and 40 minutes, which honestly was better than I thought I would do. Now, on my third monitor is where I had my notes, and I'm practically staring at it the entire time, trying to make sure that I don't forget anything, and I still was. But we do our second run that same day, and I was able to cut down my time by already over 20 minutes. So in 2 completed runs, I have made considerable progress.
Okay. All right.
Day 2, I did a little bit of practice off stream, trying to get more clean with my movement at certain points, like on the Alive Mall level where you are trying to get the invincible candy and you have to take out the snowman.
Yes. All right. I still got it. Let's go.
That was really satisfying. And when I started to get confident in my time, I was like, oh, let me try this, let me do that. And I also realized that the things that I was starting to learn were already becoming mental memory. Overall, I was able to complete another 2 runs and cut down my time even more. I think the big thing that came out of day 2 was just being able to see progress.
Ooh, I dodged that. That was satisfying.
I start day 3 with a goal in mind. I want to get a time that is less than 2 hours and 5 minutes. Honestly, this is probably the worst day that I had. I ended up having to do like 3 different resets. I was getting really sloppy.
Oh my God. All right. Hang on.
Despite being frustrated in the moment, I started to use that frustration almost as like motivation, because I'm like, I know I can do this. I know I can do this. And I was able to hit some really exciting skips, specifically the hammer jump.
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah,
Even though I did all that, I was still making a lot of mistakes, especially toward the end. I had saved 4 minutes, and I was able to get my time down to 2 hours and 3 minutes, but I knew that I still had high expectations on myself. The start of the runs were kind of bad. My splits were getting all messed up, and I wasn't able to fully mentally focus for a while, but once I get that run going, it felt really good.
Okay, I still got the KO.
And I was told by my friend that I just have to commit to a run. You just have to use it as practice. During that one run that I felt confident on, I make it to World 6 and I'm saving time. But just like the last run that I talked about, I messed up constantly in World 6. And it became the bane of my existence. Things that I thought I was going to be able to consistently do, I would just mess up these things because I would have like a momentary lapse of judgment.
No! I thought I was clever!
I ended up still getting a PB, but I started to really, really want a sub 2 hour run. And I threw it away on this day.
Wow.
But that's all gonna change. Day 5, which is really the 7th day since I started speedrunning, but I really wanted to get this run because I was feeling good. If everything went the way that it should, I could get that sub 2 hour. That's when the magic strikes. I got ahead of my time early on. In fact, we continue to be ahead. World 3, I had all golds throughout the entirety of it. World 4, really solid performance. World 5, we're maintaining our pace. And then we get to World 6, and just like before, I mess up. and I mess up. And I'm losing time.
Oh my god.
Again, those simple things, losing my ability, and I don't even have enough money to buy everything that I need. Now, when you get to the last two areas, you normally will go shopping to buy attack boosts and speed boosts. Each of them cost a decent amount of coins, and I ended up not getting nearly enough. So here we are, we're on the last couple levels. There's a lot of boss rushes, a lot of movement, but the crazy thing happens. Because I know I messed up so much, I end up focusing, going for things that I never would have in the moment, and I'm actually cutting down time. And then we get to the final battle, and I don't have my attack boost that I normally do. But I had actually kept my fire copy ability, and because I kept that ability, I actually finished the DDD fight with a matching time than I would with the attack boost. Then you get into the Fecto Forgo fight, and it still looks possible. All I have to do here, one final boss fight, a couple phases, and big rig mode, and the sub 2 hours could be mine. Phase 1, the fastest I've ever played. I was having the RNG go my way, and then we get into phase 2, a little bit sloppier, but I make it through, and we have plenty of time.
Let's go. That was my best Fecto fight ever.
In fact, I actually am on pace to gold, and then all we have to do is the big rig phase, which actually isn't the most overly complicated. And we do it.
Sub 2 hours.
I managed in 5 streams, 7 days, to get a sub 2 hour in Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Now, this isn't a world record. This time currently isn't even top 50 on the leaderboard, but I'm still really proud of myself. I've never speedran a game before, but something about that pink gumball really made me want to learn, and I sure as hell made that pink gumball go fast. I'm really happy with the progress that I was able to make. In a short amount of time, I was able to cut over 40 minutes off of my first time to my latest time. A huge shout out to Friskiest, who gave me their notes. They are what I used while I was learning. I definitely want to speedrun more. So if you want to see me speedrun something else, or you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to follow me on my Twitch. I stream about 4 days a week, so if you enjoy yourself, come by, say hi, tell everyone you're from YouTube. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye!